with the person.
Just out here today down at the border.
Yes, if you look back in history, when we're
a powerful force.
We have helped put almost $2 billion in veterans' pockets, and it never seems to be enough.
Hello, heroes. Welcome to VetComm News, your go-to source for veteran news, current events, and all the incredible work happening in the VetComm community. I'm Rachel Hernandez. I'm the manager of communications here at VetComm. There's some big and important stuff that's been happening that you should know about, so let's talk. 80,000 employees are expected to be cut from the VA later this year in August. That's according to an internal memo that the AP is reporting on. And remember, this is after the department recently cut around 2,400 employees, a decision that came with a lot of backlash. These cuts are part of the Trump administration's DOGE initiative to shear down federal spending. These layoffs will bring the VA staffing back to 2019 levels, but that was before more employees were needed to help man the influx of claims and support for new PACT Act benefits for toxic exposure. How will this decision affect VA benefits? Keep watching. We'll circle back with the Civ Div on this. You also need to know about a Supreme Court ruling that will affect how VA claim appeal decisions are made. First, understand that the precedent has been to give the veteran the benefit of the doubt when the Veterans Court is reviewing whether or not evidence actually supports a VA benefits claim. But not anymore. USA Today reports that the Supreme Court ruled 7-2 that the Veterans Court can reverse denials only for a clear error and does not need to start from scratch when reviewing evidence when it's a close call. This decision was based on 2 veterans' cases surrounding PTSD. And if you want to read the full decision, check the description for the link. And back here at VetComm, our team took a drive to the U.S.-Mexico border in Southern California, where the border wall just ends in the middle of the desert. VetComm CEO Kate Monroe personally put up razor wire to prevent migrants from entering. Take a look.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel Hernandez. I'm the communications manager here at VetComm. I'm out here today at the border. We're at the border of California and Mexico. I'm here with CEO Kate Monroe, and she's going to be taking some razor wire herself and patching up the border because the wall ends just right here.
We're down here with a writer from Fox News today, excited to show them the good work that we've done, get more good work done today, and make sure that we hold in place the national security of our country. So more on that to come. As you can see, you can easily get yourself stuck out here. You got to be careful, but thankfully we have all the good border vets out with us today. This might be the most people that we've actually had out with us at one time. Now, over the course we have taken people from all over the world. Newscasters from every single country, I think, have been out with us. And it's because it's exciting to see somebody stand up for the national security of the country. I think a lot of people are sitting at home thinking, what can I do? We got this on Amazon. You can literally order this on Amazon. Gloves on Amazon. You can't order the border vets on Amazon, but you can reach out to us. Every single time we've come down to the Border Patrol has not gotten in our way at all. It's interesting to me, though, that when we come down after the administration switches, which you would never guess, they're trying to figure out whether or not they're going to let us put up the wire. We're down here with the border vets today, so let's see if they let us do it. This will be a very odd day for us because we have been able to secure the border every time we've come, so we'll see how it plays out. Now, before we go out to the next spot at the border, I just want you to understand that all these NGOs ended up with millions of dollars, and this is what we managed to build with it. There's literally just dirt on the ground. There has been probably 5,000 to 7,000 people that have come through and sat here and wait for the Border Patrol to make sure that they get them their lunch and their phones and their tickets to God knows where. But all that charity money, all that federal money, this is the best we could do with that money. This does not look like compassion to me. What say you?
All right, and you can see here's another hole in the border wall. Now, we think this is probably here from the last time we were out here, but it could very well also be from the Marines who were stationed out here. I just wanted to show you another spot where there was another hole in the border wall, but this one still seems to be pretty patched up from the last time.
Check the description for the link to Fox Digital's coverage of this. Did you see President Trump honor 13-year-old DJ, a cancer survivor, during his address to Congress? Half the room didn't stand for him. Some things are beyond the scope of politics. That's what Kate says. And she's challenging you to use the hashtag StandForDJ to show that you would have stood for him, regardless of politics. Show us your support online today. Remember, use the hashtag StandForDJ.
So I have a challenge for you, America. I don't know if you saw the State of the Union address, but there was a young boy, and he had just survived brain cancer. Now, as a mom of a similar age son, I can tell you it was really disheartening to see half of the room stay seated and not stand up and clap for this little boy. And I want to make a point to America, and I hope it resonates in your heart. Some things are outside the bounds of politics, like this little boy, this little cancer survivor, veterans, the homeless, grandmas and grandpas, people in need. There's just certain things that we cannot stand down. We can't take a knee. It's time in America that we stand up. And so what I want us to do is stand for DJ. I'm going to take a stand with my company, VetComm, and I would challenge all the celebrities, all the business owners out there, you make your own Stand for DJ video. We're taking a stand. Here's to you, buddy.
And speaking of social media, Kate will be going live every Thursday at 3:30 Pacific time to answer your questions about veteran benefits. It'll be hosted on all VetComm US social media accounts, but questions will be taken exclusively from Zoom, so if you have a burning question, get the Zoom link in the description below. Okay, let's talk about those 80,000 employees that are going to be cut from the VA again. The CivDiv isn't inherently against this decision, but again, these 80,000 new employees after the PACT Act was passed were in part meant to help with the increase in claims and support related to the act. So what now? With them being gone in August, how is this going to affect veterans and their benefits? Here's the CivDiv with more on this.
And long story short, and I hate to say this, but it's very clear, the writing is on the walls that this Trump administration is not happy with what happened with the previous administration. And a large part of that is the bloating effect of the federal government as a whole. Now, this is focusing specifically on the VA. So why did the VA jump, early 2020 to what that number is now? And there's one answer. It's the PACT Act. Okay. For the VA, Congress passed the PACT Act in August of 22, effective January of 23. And the VA was not suited or ready for what was to come, the consequences of the PACT Act, and they hired an absolute baloney ton of employees for the PACT Act. And the PACT Act is a great piece of legislation. However, we are seeing the negative effects. Okay, that's the short version. I have many videos on why I think the PACT Act was good and why the PACT Act sucks. Okay.
All right, heroes, let's talk about something that is truly changing lives. VetComm is the nation's leading advocate for helping veterans across the country get the benefits they're owed. If you served and you need to make a claim, VetComm can help in your journey to completing a VA claim. So if you or a fellow vet needs assistance, visit vetcomm.us today. You served your country, now let VetComm serve you. That's all for this week. Like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update. And comment free claim review or click the link in the description to get started today. I'm Rachel Hernandez, and this has been VetComm News.